Aloha. Thanks for your consideration of the views expressed in this ThinkTech commentary, which we are calling, Ukraine is Thanking Us. We should also be thanking Ukraine. Timothy Snyder is a history professor at Yale. In view of Volodymyr Zelensky's trip to thank the United States, Snyder gave us 10 reasons why the United States should also be thanking Ukraine. This is a summary of those reasons. The first reason. Ukraine, the sole victim of Russia's aggression, is fulfilling NATO's mission, even though it is not a member of NATO, and for 3% of the U.S. defense budget, it is providing greater security for the West. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The second reason. Our defense budget has never been audited. The Ukrainians have helped us do an audit in practice, and have shown that with only a small part of our defense budget they could win the Battle of Kyiv, the Battle of Kharkiv, the Battle of Kherson, and half the territory that Russia invaded in February of 2022. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The third reason. Ukraine has also brought us greater security in the Pacific, by allowing us to reallocate our military power to Asia, and to show China that an aggressive attack against Taiwan will be much more difficult than they thought. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The fourth reason. Ukraine has been a huge source of food for the world, especially Africa and Asia. The Russians have weaponized this by mining the fields and bombing the dam and the ports. Ukraine is nevertheless trying hard to open the Black Sea and get the food out. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The fifth reason. Ukraine is making nuclear war less likely. They resist and ignore Russian propaganda and threats about nuclear weapons. Their refusal to capitulate diminishes the risk of global nuclear blackmail and proliferation. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The sixth reason. The Russian attack on Ukraine is a direct and violent attack on democracy. Ukraine is doing all it can to defend democracy, to give democracy a chance, and to show us that it can prevail. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The seventh reason. In Ukraine, people talk about freedom, not as a cliché, but as something to make sacrifices for, and as a way to realize their own possibilities. It's not the same in an autocracy. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The eighth reason. Ukraine has shown us courage. Zelensky stayed in Kyiv, even as the bombs and rockets were falling. Ukrainians take huge risks, and thousands have died. They demonstrate remarkable courage every day. For their courage and patriotism to their country, we should be admiring them and thanking them. The ninth reason. Even in the face of war, the Ukrainians exemplify a search for truth, history, culture, and creativity. They never stop doing that, and it replenishes their spirit and keeps them going. For that, we should be thanking Ukraine. The 10th reason. All that has happened since Russia's invasion has given the United States the clear opportunity to be on the right side, and to find our moral compass in these troubled times. We need to see and act on this. And for that also, we should be grateful to Ukraine. Thanks for your consideration of the views expressed in this ThinkTech commentary, which we are calling, Ukraine is Thanking Us. We should also be thanking Ukraine. Aloha.